Hello, quick little update. Figured a video would work best to showcase some things. Vacation owners tab, the form has been fixed. When we removed the original layout of that banner, there was an element that was basically a hidden element that was overlapping it, so you couldn't click into the form. So that's been resolved. You can go to that page and test that out. Clear your cache if you need to. One thing I wanted to show was the issue yesterday. Whoops, actually, no, one more thing. We had to pull in the Streamlines developers and look at the plugin, and they arbitrarily built the search widget for dogs to just cap at 2. There was really no reason. They had to set a cap, and 2 is what they set. We knew that didn't really work for you guys, so we were able to get them to go kind of above the scope and out of scope and adjust your plugin version for you. So now you can actually filter by 3. We know the way around it, had to get Streamline to change their plugin for you. The next thing was the homes with hot tubs. There was one property has an apostrophe in the title. And basically that's what was breaking and causing the issue, is because the way the plugin is triggering and pulling things from Streamline and the code that it's trying to read, the apostrophe looks as syntax and it throws an error, and that was breaking. So we had to change to Beach Lovers to not have that apostrophe so it wouldn't break. May not be the best answer, but right now that's the best we have. So if we go back and we just do the same dates we did on the phone as yesterday, Beach Lover Getaway, that's what we had to change. You can change it to Lovers with an S, it just cannot have the apostrophe, otherwise this is going to break. And as you saw here, it was fine. But now if we hit Book Now, where you had the problem prior, you'll see that step 2 pulls over as it should, and the reservation information is now correct. Might seem a little kind of silly, but it's with the plugin and syntax, and that property can't have that apostrophe. The other main thing to look at was when filtering searches for dogs by 2, you're only getting 1 property. I went through every property, and I did so by going to the dog friendly page that's using the code to pull all properties that allow dogs, and checked every single one individually, and only found the one property that is actually set in Streamline to have 2 pets or 2 dogs. I even changed the property that did not allow pets to allow 2, and then came to this page and did a search, and it pulled in 2. Now, I already set it back because I didn't want to leave your system set with a property that allows pets that's not supposed to. I just did that for testing. If you can send me the name of another property that you know is set in Streamline that has 2, then we can dig a little further, but we have not been able to prove that there's any more properties than this one with allowing 2 dogs or more. Or not or more, just 2 period, because 3, I haven't heard of any issues. I've searched for 3. I get properties. If I click on those properties, they do show that they're set for 3, and same thing for 1. The other part that, because of this extra work with Streamline's plugin developers to get your dog search widget up to 3 the way you needed it, my developer did not have the bandwidth to fix this scroll for you yet, but I do have that in action with them right now. Basically what we're trying to do is get it to where they scroll together, and then once you get to the bottom on the form would stop, and then the properties would continue to go. That way, if you do get the screen where you get the restriction because they didn't maybe choose enough dates, we can go ahead and do that together and just get there. You'll see that it's still the same set, but basically what we're going to do, if they were to scroll here, the form would scroll with them until they reach the bottom, and then it would stop. That should resolve that issue for you, and that's in action right now.